Hornets team will respond immediately. Don't forget about our following every day. After the game, bring your family and get a free Gorilla Bubblehead. Folks, don't forget to come out to the game from Cade today. What better way to pass the year with a picture here with the mascot, the Gorilla, and the Stunt Dancer.
Visit the team's website for more information for availability of entries for games.
Fans on this Hornets big giveaway. We're giving every fan a Stunt Dancer t-shirt, so we can all go on live while we cheer for the Suns. We hope to see you there. Make sure to come to the next home Suns game, everybody. We got the first 15,000 of you through the gates. We'll get your very own Phoenix Suns.
Coming up next, the Hornets taking on the Suns. For the Charlotte Hornets, a standout first half of the season has them in first place in the East, a position they don't want to let go of. Suns Hornets is next, and we'll be right back. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Kevin Harlan here alongside Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Tyrese Maxey.
And sometimes you have to adjust your game as Father Time starts to take a toll. And I think we've seen that. He's still a valuable contributor. And look, what he may be doing less in terms of raw scoring output, his veteran presence certainly offsets.
And a look at the starters for the Hornets. MP out there with Lucas. Then there's Edwards. And it's Hunt in at the 1 spot. And for the Suns, we've got Banchero. He's out there with Lucas. And it's Cunningham in at the point. So, Greg, when you're in the first game of a back-to-back, how much focus slips into already looking towards the second game?
Well, from a player's perspective, not much. But from the view of a coach, it has to creep in some in terms of making sure you don't overplay your stars.
And talk about competitive spirit, MP has come out and, in essence, dedicated this season to winning his own matchups.
And so far, so good, right? I know it's early in the process, but MP has taken his own words to heart. He's beating his man at both ends, which gives their team an advantage. So if the rest of his teammates can just hold their own, they're going to win a lot more games.
And we have to mention, Greg, the utter dominance MP has shown recently, right? A huge scoring night for him on insane efficiency. The numbers, you can't even believe what you're reading.
You just don't see stat lines like the one that MP had very often. Kevin, it looked like he had a cheat code on the way. He was making everything from the floor.
Here's Banchero. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
But how about the finish through contact by Paolo Banchero? Very tough to guard this guy because of that big-time frame.
Pass to Edwards. And here is MP. Takes the 3. Edwards, no good. The Suns have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far.
A tremendous contest by MP, protecting the rim there.
Boy, they're slow to get it going here tonight. Just 1 for 4 to start.
To the paint, here's Hunt. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Lucas. This game we saw him score 13. Banchero, that's good. Banchero's got his second bucket of the night.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I caught up with the head coach of the Suns. His team is facing off with the Ant-Man, Anthony Edwards. As far as how they plan to defend him, coach said it'll be a team effort. They plan to rotate who has him defensively, and coach's words were, Ant is so special. You have to guard him with the numbers. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thank you. You know, GA, it seems like a lot of players welcome the opportunity to play in Phoenix. Talk about what makes this market to a player who's so appealing.
I mean, the weather has a lot to do with it, right? Basketball is a winter sport, so for those snowbirds out there, Arizona's a great choice.
Listen, we know this guy has got a solid offensive arsenal. You've got to stay on point defensively.
Cunningham passes to Warwick to the right side. Banchero, right side. Pass to Warwick. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots off the step back. MP. Grabs the miss.
Well, that's surprising. This guy is a good mid-range shooter, just can't get it to go.
Here is Wilcox. Back to MP. Wilcox off the pick from Hawkins. Wilcox passes to MP. And MP throws it down.
Oh, I see you, MP. Hammer that thing home.
Here's Warwick. Hasn't made one yet. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. And now let's bring you the list of the top three-point shooting teams over the course of the past 10 games. The Hornets, number 1.
You know, they've certainly been knocking down threes at a high rate. You can just see their confidence growing.
Here's MP. Out to the right wing. Here's Hunt. Defended by Lucas. Hunt, the pass to Edwards. Over Warwick. Edwards, no good. Suns trailing. Cunningham outside. Down low. Here's Christopher. And the rejection by MP. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight.
It's deflected. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
Yeah, and that one, their rebounding was the difference. Big disparity between the two teams.
That was a coach's dream, to get that kind of effort and intensity on the glass, and for it to pay those kinds of dividends, critical.
Now, here's Banchero. Following the miss by MP. Cunningham looking it over. Pass to Lucas. Off target from three-point range. Charlotte trailing. MP outside. And MP throws it down hard.
Just stunning the defense and the crowd, for that matter. How artistic was that dunk by MP?
And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected cam. Here's Christopher. He picked up 30 points in their last win against Brooklyn. Cunningham for 3. MP grabs the miss. For Charlotte, they've gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Pass to Edwards. Charlotte needs to get a shot. Wilcox can't hit. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And stolen by MP. Edwards finds MP. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards. And it's 8 points for MP. Now Cunningham. Still yet to score. And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. We take a look at the Suns. They're down in the bottom of the conference. Their fans hope they can turn it around and show some improvement. Pass to Campbell. Now Lucas. Here we go, one-on-one. And that one's good by Wilcox. Now it's a 5-point Hornets lead.
Really good ball movement there in transition.
Here's Chaney. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Campbell. No good, and tight defense there bothered that shot. Miller dishes to Edwards. To shoot. It's hauled in by the Suns. Last time they came together was in Charlotte, where they fell to the Hornets.
Yeah, I remember last time they met up, they just got ran out of the building. They weren't too happy with some of the calls in that game either.
Yeah, their starters got into foul trouble, and it felt as if some of the calls were tick-tack, no doubt, but nonetheless, damage was done.
And Phoenix has possession, trailing by 5. Can they get it?
You know, the offense is sputtering a bit here, starting to fall behind.
Shoots from 8, and that's good for 2.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks. And
a fast break now for the Hornets. Here's Wilcox. Rebound by Christopher. Phoenix is gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Bounce pass from Cunningham. No good from outside. Hornets leading by 7. Now here's Longley. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Edwards, no good.
Boy, at some point you've got to realize there might be a better option standing next to you. This guy has not made one basket in this period.
Now here's Cunningham. He had 16 points in the win against Brooklyn.
And the way he passed the basketball was also a major factor. He created a ton of opportunities for his teammates, guys.
So for the Suns, Smith checked in for Lucas. Paolo Banchero comes in for Campbell. And it's Bell in for Cade Cunningham. Here's Chaney. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Nets in Brooklyn. To the inside. Here's Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
Oh, you love to see Banchero get off his feet in a hurry and finish with authority.
Edwards against Bell. Edwards with it. Boy, he was something else against San Antonio. Shot clock at 5. That's the 3 fly. Rebound by Paolo Banchero.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring, but let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Christopher the pass to Bell.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Now, here's Banchero. Really played well against Brooklyn in his last outing. Here's Christopher. And Davis pulls it down. And here's Charlotte. They're on a 12-4 run. Davis sets a screen. Launches it. Hunt with the bucket. Hunt's got 5.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's Banchero. Bell, that's a 2-pointer. That ball's nice feed that time from Banchero. Banchero's got 3 assists in the game. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Bell against Edwards. Rebounded by Bell.
Boy, he won't miss many of those, but it certainly happens. It did there.
Smith the pass to Banchero. Smith sets the pick for Banchero. Pass to Cheney. Cans it from downtown.
Just great awareness. You know, you spot the man on the perimeter, you set him up with a great look.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Hornets. He provided some serious rim protection in that quarter. Good luck getting a shot over this guy. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Hornets.
How about the ferocity we have seen from them on defense? I mean, they're... And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
Pass to Cheney. Releases. Hornets with the rebound.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
Here's Hunt. He's covered by Banchero. And Davis puts it in.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Paolo Banchero has the Seattle skyline tattooed on his shoulder, and he says guys from there naturally have a chip on our shoulder because we feel like we're not seen as much as some of the other places around the country. Being born and raised, my mom and dad from there, it's in my blood. Guys, back to you.
A lot of pride in his hometown. Thanks a lot, Allie. Back to Longley. Rebound by Smith. Suns trail by 5. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Pass to Christopher. And again, it's the Suns missing. For Charlotte, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Here's Hunt. Back to Longley. Shot from 12. Here's Davis. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And it's a 7-point Hornets lead.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. And that's one of the things he brings to the table.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's ready to talk things through with them.
Time to get up and make some noise for you.
Suns making a change here. Warwick's checked in. The Hornets also with a sub. Hawkins is checked. Checked in. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Warwick, and Davis sends it back. And they get it back. Warwick, no luck. Hornets leading by 7. MP getting out in front on the break.
That's a great effort by MP, putting himself in a position to succeed.
The Suns have gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Here's Christopher. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on MP.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
You see a lot of pick and rolls, but you also, Greg, hear about inverted screens. Can you explain to the viewers what that means?
Yeah, that's where your guard actually is the one setting the pick for the bigger player, and having little guys who are willing to put their body on the line. You think of a Steph Curry, a John Stockton, two of the best to ever do it.
5 on the clock. Pulls up on the wing. Edwards can't hit. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. Knocks down the 3-ball. Banchero's got 9 points.
When you have the triple drive game of Paolo Banchero, you've got to be able to balance that with your range shooting. Knocks down the 3 there.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Here's Davis scoring his 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Pass to Smith. And Smith with the stuff.
When you can get off the floor like that, that wipes away any height advantage.
And so Edwards will bring it up for Charlotte. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Inside, here's Hawkins. MP going to work inside.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Suns trail by 6. Here's Chaney. Pass to Christopher to the paint. And stolen by MP. Bobbed up there for Edwards. And that'll be Charlotte as it goes out of bounds. Hornets retain possession. Charlotte making a switch. Longley's checked in.
41. Nate Longley.
And here's Hawkins. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. Oh, that's a monster jam by MP.
Another one for MP, giving the fans their money's worth here.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 on 3 corners here in the second quarter so far. From 15 feet away, and it's Phoenix scoring again.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
Hornets leading by 6. Here's Hunt. 5 points in the game. Pass to MP. Shot clock at 6. Here's Hunt. And there's another one for the Hornets.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
Banchero with the screen. Warwick, no luck.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Longley passes to Hunt. Outside Edwards. To the inside. It's taken away by Smith. Tipped away. And stolen by NP. Now here's Longley. Tight defense on him. Back to MP. Clock at 6. To the middle. And finished off by Longley.
How about that read by MP? Working the 2-man action, makes the right decision.
Suns trail by 10. Now Banchero. 9 points in the game so far. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. And you watch Paolo Banchero. GA offensively, he is a load to deal with.
Yeah, I mean, he can cross you up, hit you with the spin move, score over either shoulder. This young man is a force.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Several teams changing it up here. And here's another update on the All-Star voting. Just a couple of days left now to cast your ballot.
Yeah, and it's coming down to the wire now, Kevin. A tense time for some of these players.
You look at Cunningham. He's pulled in a lot of votes. Nearly enough, in fact, to break into the top 10 in the Western Conference.
Yeah, and probably wishing he was a little higher on that list, but there's just too many other guys also having fantastic seasons.
And keep tuning in for updated results. You can visit NBA.com for more. Cunningham outside. Bucket is good.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Hornets leading by 5. Pass to Edwards. Outside, Longley. Screen by Longley. Here's Hawkins. MP converting the tough bucket.
Boy, for the most part, when they have gone through him, he has delivered.
Now, here's Cunningham. He's a solid producer, averaging nearly 22 points a game.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Hawkins with it. Pass to Miller. There's the 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Spurs was all business. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he was locked in from deep. But when hasn't he been? And the entire NBA talking about his performance. It was that special. Can he do it again? We'll see, guys.
Great stuff, Allie. We thank you. It certainly was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure.
Unbelievable move by MP.
Well, MP launches himself straight off the drive, turning his speed into some hang time.
Cunningham outside, down low. Banchero, and finished off by Banchero.
Boy, what a sweet pass. That one on time and on target.
Charlotte leading by 3. Here's Hunt. He has 7. On the wing, MP. Back to Edwards. Edwards off a screen from Hawkins. Launches a 3. With the clock winding down, and MP throws it down.
Great positioning and timing on that one. MP, great rebound there for the second chance look.
Banchero looking around. .112 left in the second quarter. To the middle. Lucas inside. Still without a basket. Kicks it out to Banchero. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Christopher, the pass to Banchero. Rebound by Hunt.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Pass to Christopher. It's rebounded by Charlotte. They've led by as much as 10. They host the Clippers after this game. They start a 3-game homestand with that game. And Warwick kicks to Cunningham. Lucas a screen on Hawkins. Pass to Lucas. Back to Cunningham. Here's Christopher. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. Christopher's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
The Hornets shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. The first free throw is good. So he gets them both.
Boy, when you watch this guy shoot free throws, you can see very repeatable motion, and that is what leads to this kind of consistency.
MP has been leading the charge for the Charlotte Hornets. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Welcome, everyone.
Carrying the team at the offensive end, MP is the MVP right now.
Yeah, the scoring, the consistency of effort, no quit. When others are just tired, he's just warming up.
All right, next up, we've got some potential competitors in this year's three-point contest for you.
So many potential winners here. I'm looking into my crystal ball, but it's cloudy. I just can't figure it out, guys.
We know who the favorite will be, Shaq. Stop it. We know the 4 or 5 guys who will challenge him. After that, it's anyone's guess.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
A pretty evenly contested game. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
In that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Checking out the group for Charles Lee to start the second half. We've got Anthony Edwards. Wilcox is out there with MP. And it's Hunt in at the center position. And here's Banchero. Back to Lucas. That's good, and it's Banchero with the assist. Banchero's got 6 assists here tonight. Charlotte leading by 3. Here's Hawkins, and MP throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Pass to Christopher. Over to the left wing. Rebounded by Wilcox. Wilcox has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. The shot by Hawkins, no good. And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
And the Suns making a change here.
Number 25.
Suns trail by 5. Pass to Christopher. Here's Chaney. It's stolen by Wilcox. Over in the corner, Edward. Second shot opportunity. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. For Charlotte, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. First one falls for him. He hits both from the stripe.
So critical that your big men be able to shoot free throws at a high rate.
And Caro outside. Pass to Christopher. No good on the triple.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Hunt the pass to Edwards. Lucas with the rebound.
And what a struggle it has been yet to convert a single shot from the field.
And Caro outside. Just 5 on the clock. The Suns need to get a shot off. Warren. And the Suns miss again.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
The Hornets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
The first one falls. Both shots good from the stripe. Suns trail by 9. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Now Lucas. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now he averages nearly 12 points a game. Trying to get something going. Banchero, that's good. Banchero's got 13 points.
Well, this is just excellent work in the mid-range, and you see how comfortable Paolo is taking those opportunities.
Edwards inside, working on more.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is... Definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Lucas is screen on Edwards. Pass to Lucas. No one on him, and he makes the easy one. Lucas has got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to take a lot more shots. He's been efficient, trying to get his teammates involved, but it's time for him to step up.
Outside Edwards. Out left of the wing. A 3-ball. Hunt with the bucket. Hunt's got the lead up to 10 now for Charlotte.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
MV left side. And that one's good by Wilcox. Wilcox has got his second basket of the night.
Boy, that's a backbreaker. Takes it right into the rim and extends their lead.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely 0 chance of a comeback, and nice finish by him.
Here's Lucas. Pass to Cheney. Always going up for the alley-oop here. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
Here's Hunt. MP deciding where to go with it. Pass to Wilcox. Just 5 to shoot. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover.
You know, anticipation is a huge part of defense, and he played it perfectly right there.
It's blocked. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Pushes it down to finish the break.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. Here's Cheney. He's got 8. Pass to Lucas. And the shot falls short this time.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Suns trail by 10. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, guys. The NBA has style. Commissioner Adam Silver said this is a unique league. It's also a lifestyle brand. There's a strong association with music, fashion, culture, and also art. And the way to grow the sport is to appeal beyond those who are hardcore basketball fans. That's where our success has come. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, but we sure love those die-hard fans, don't we? Thank you, Allie. Inside, here's Hunt. Phoenix grabs the miss. Lucas has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Right now, let's toss it over to the sideline for a report on Cade Cunningham. What's the situation, Allie?
Thanks. I caught up with the head athletic trainer for the Suns. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. Even though this is typically considered a moderate time frame to full recovery, he is indeed potentially able to play. So we'll be keeping an eye on him. Back to you.
Thank you, Allie. We appreciate the update.
That's so true, but it is also what we expect to happen. It is part of every professional sports league. In the NBA, the schedule, obviously a grind. Injuries happen, but we hear this all the time. It's next man up. Somebody's injury could be an opportunity for somebody to get minutes and do something with those minutes.
Pass to Lucas, and Lucas slams it in.
Just love the unselfishness there. Keep the ball moving. Good things happen.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He made...
Substitution on the court.
55 seconds left in the third quarter. And the dunk by MP.
Assist from
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Now, here's Banchero. He's got 17. Pass to Smith. It's stolen by Davis. And here we go. MP heading to the hoop. 23 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Holland, he gets that one. Holland's got his second bucket of the night.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And Smith with the stop.
And you lay that pass out there just like a great quarterback. Let your teammate run to it.
Oh, and he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me. Here's Chaney. Here's Banchero for 3. And we've reached the end of the third. Suns lead by 5. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Campbell is out there with Smith. And it's Christopher in the small forward position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. MP passes to Longley. 6 to shoot. Davis sets a screen. That's in, and the Suns' lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Longley.
Boy, this guy has been a completely different player in this half of basketball. Incredible.
Pass to Campbell. Shoots over Holland. No good from Campbell.
Most defenses want to protect the paint first. Great job there.
MP gets it to drop right over the defense.
Very hard to score in the paint in this league, but MP earns those 2.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Chaney passes to Warwick. Shoots over Longley. Holland with the rebound. Holland's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Long lead passes to Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Pass to Warren. Here's Campbell. And again, unable to change momentum here. And so, MP will bring it up for the Hornets. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Over that last break, I listened to the Suns coach address his team, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Thank you once again, Allie. Shot clock at 5. Screen by Smith. Pass to Christopher. And the rejection by MP. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Hornets leading by 4. Outside Edwards. MP sets the screen for Edwards. And MP throws it down hard.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Cheney passes to Christopher. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
And with the monster finish, he stops an 11-0 run by Charlotte.
Edwards looking it over. Pass to MP. Oh my goodness! What a play! And an incredible double clutch dunk. Wow!
No wasted motion from MP. Gets the space he needs and drains it.
And here is Campbell. Yep, that one goes.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Pass to Christopher. Good on the triple. Christopher's got 11 points here in just the second half.
And I tell you what, they're doing their best to cut down the lead with some smart offense here in the second half. Shot selection much improved since the break.
Hornets leading by 3. To the left wing. Hawkins passes to Hunt. Back to MP. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And here's the upcoming schedule for Charlotte. On Saturday, they'll head home to take on the Los Angeles Clippers. And then on Monday, they'll host the Brooklyn Nets.
And it's going to be home game after home game after home game for this group. So they got a great chance to string together a number of wins given how strong they've been playing.
Second free throw, no good.
You know, he didn't get them all, but they'll be able to breathe just a bit easier with the 2-possession lead.
Here's Christopher. That one goes. Count it. Christopher's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
And since halftime, this has become an intense ball game.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
Banchero outside. Pass to Christopher. 5 to shoot. Fires the three. The Hornets pull it in.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Great job on the glass. Body's down low, needing to fight for position. That's perfect.
Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Hunt's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Wilcox passes to Hawkins. Wilcox kicks to MP. They set the screen. MP fights for it.
Boy, it hasn't mattered what the defense has tried. He has had every counter. What a great night.
Cunningham with it. Pass to Christopher. And the Suns miss again.
I mean, apparently he still has the green light to shoot threes, but he is in an absolute funk right now.
Suns trail by 6. Banchero outside. Cunningham outside. The tray. Warwick, no luck.
Just can't find a shot. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night.
Here's Hawkins. Hunt the pass to MP. Outside, Longley. Clock at 4. The shot by Hawkins, no good. The Suns shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Banchero, right side. Pass to Christopher. Banchero, a screen on MP. Cunningham's shot is off.
And they continue to control the glass.
And here is MP. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. They can look forward to San Francisco after this game and a matchup against Golden State. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Christopher, that's good.
I love it. Instead of going ISO, you make a play for someone else.
Now, MP. He lobs it up. Phoenix grabs the miss. Banchero's got his 6th rebound on the night. With the drive. Rebounded by Wilcox. Wilcox has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Hawkins against Cunningham. It's stolen by Banchero. Here's Christopher. Pass to Warwick. Buries the long-range jumper. Warwick's got his first 3 points of the game.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
6 on the shot clock. Oh, what a play inside.
Might be undersized for a 4, but that vertical more than makes up for it.
Here's Cunningham. Well, it's definitely within striking distance now.
Yeah, but they've got to make each possession count on both sides of the floor.
Got a piece of it, and the ball goes out of bounds. Touched by MP.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
And the Hornets making a change here. Edwards is checked in. 5 on the clock. Now Banchero. Floats one up. And he makes that one count.
Oh, my goodness. Banchero ready for the bright lights and the big moment.
Charlotte has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. MP. That shot no good. Crucial possession with time ticking down.
Yeah, the opportunity to take the lead on this possession.
Ben Carroll, that doesn't go. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Puts up the three. Does not go. Suns trailing. Outside Cunningham. Now Ben Carroll. Driving the lane. Jumper is off. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. They've led by as much as 10. Now Edwards. Big time jam. He was ready to receive and deliver.
What you love is MP wanted the basketball, and he shows you exactly why.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. The Suns making a switch here. Warwick's checked in. Cunningham outside. 51 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
The three goes down.
He really thrives in high-pressure moments. That's a big-time play.
What a big possession right here.
No doubt about it, guys. The tension is palpable.
11 feet away. That does not go. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second team foul.
And that's an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. Off the line to the Hornets. Anthony Edwards. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. The second one is good, and both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Yeah, just step to the line with confidence, and this young man delivers. Nicely done.
Timeout called. The Suns, they trail by 6. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
They need a quick basket here.
Well, preferably a 3, right? If there's a clean look, take it.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Warwick. Edwards defending. Rebounded by Edwards. And an intentional foul right there.
Fourth personal foul. 14th foul.
Gets the first. That makes it a 7-point lead.
2 shots.
So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. And so it's Charlotte with the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
Let's now go courtside and join Jennifer Quintana. Jennifer?
What did you eat for breakfast this morning, MP? Double-digit steals? Absolutely amazing.
Yeah. I had oatmeal, eggs, and a banana every day, no exceptions, right? So that wasn't no breakfast out there, though. That was just a demon, you know? They're going to see that demon in their nightmares tonight.
Ooh, scary. Well done, MP. Kevin, over to you.
Hey, thanks, Jennifer. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony and our sideline